Hey, 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 hey. What it do, what it do, what it do. This is your boy KQKC Boxing Network. First, I want to thank all my supporters. I want to thank all my new supporters. And yes, I want to thank everyone who supports the channel. Now, let's talk about it. Now, he is the former biased and sometimes not too fond of his own people, the American people, who pushed the narrative of the European boxer. And that was right there on HBO, home of the so-called push the agenda. That's none other than Jim Lampley. Triller sought out Jim Lampley to sign a multi-dollar deal with him. We all know with the fight game that he so-called hosts and produced. He was very biased against black fighters. He was very biased against American fighters. He pushed fighters like Kovalev, Triple G. Sometimes he might even mention, now and then, Chocolito. Those were his three syllables that he always urged out of his mouth. Him and Larry Merchant. At least one of them got off that damn couch. Him and Larry Merchant made a great team. They didn't like the black fighter. I remember a long time ago, he was Pretty Boy Floyd then. When he took the stage, he was undefeated. He was the top boxer in the world. They didn't talk about that. They talked about his rap sheet. They talked about how his father was in jail. And Floyd said, I'm not going to be mad at him. I'm going to lift him up like he lifted me up. Good answer, Floyd. Good answer. So, let's get into it. Now, Triller Fight Club announced that it has signed so-called Emmy Award winner, broadcaster, Jim Lampley as his new lead play-by-play voice. Now, if you want to call that play-by-play, go right ahead. It's called Hate by Hate. Lampley will begin his multi-fight deal with the June 19th Triller fight that's going to take place in Miami, which will feature both men and women unification title fights for the first time. Now, I am impressed that Triller Fight Club is aggressively seeking to put together the best telecast possible. And it is the mentality that makes Triller the best possible platform for my return to ringside, said Lampley. Good answer. Good answer. You see, I'm with you, Kwame. He's one of them motherfuckers go along, get along motherfucking gang. He don't care about what they put together. He don't care about them being the best telecast possible. He care about that almighty dollar. Why? Because his ass is going broke. That's why. HBO don't have no retirement fucking plan. It is what it is. I told you all. I'm going to give it to you in the raw. I told you all. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I told you all. It's not a biased bone in my damn body. I told you all. I'm going to tell it like it is. I told you all that I'm going to bring that fire. I told you all. Just like it is in the current state of boxing. Now, the first telecast this dumbass gonna do is Telefino Lopez. Conquer of the great ringside, conquered of the great Lomachenko, and a exciting new talent who has already made a historical mark on the sport that says it's all for me. Headlining the event, the takeover, they call it, will be Mr. Lopez at 16-0. That ain't shit, all right? But he did it in under 20 fights. So, we have to take our hat off to him. But then again, he ain't fought no damn body. Well, Lomachenko with a bad right arm. But that's for another video. Now, Telefino Lopez will defend the lightweight titles for the first time against mandatory challenger, ferocious motherfucking George Cambosa Jr., 19-0. Still under 20 fights. Great matchup, and I'm quite sure it's going to be a great fight. And yes, I will be calling that hoe. And hopefully I can call it better than Jim Lampley calls it. So, in closing, Ray Kavanaugh said, "It is an honor and a privilege to welcome the permanent voice in boxing." I'm sorry, you should have said the biased voice in boxing. Jim Lampley to Triller Fight Club. Now, Ray Kavanaugh said that we will blend all the best elements of music, bullshit, entertainment, bullshit, and sports. And there's no one better to help lead our broadcast for fans of all ages than Jim Lampley. But you forgot one thing, Mr. Kavanaugh. He will do that for all ages, no doubt about it. But what about all races? Huh? Would he do that for all races? No matter what color you are. I don't give a fuck about your age. What about your color? I support my Mexican brothers. I support my Caucasian brothers. And I definitely support my African American brothers. But one thing about it, rewind your mind. Rewind your experience. Rewind the fights that carried on HBO. Watch how Larry Merchant moved. Watch how Jim Lampley moved. And trust me, it's not towards the low group on the totem pole. He's not moving in a direction, him/HBO, they are not moving in the direction of the black fighter, the Hispanic fighter, or any fighter that's not Caucasian. Or to they liking. Big mistake, Triller. Big mistake. You got in a doghouse before you got out the motherfucking gate. You see? And that's funny. I never, ever thought that I would put a platform like Triller in the chicken coop with Terrence Crawford and soon to be Telefino Lopez with Bob Arum holding the key. Ain't that a bitch? But as I move on, now, after more than 3 decades in network television and nearly 30 of them as host of HBO flagship World Championship boxing franchise, Lampley is one of America's most renowned and respected broadcasters and journalists. Now, he might be all that, but respectable, he is not. He is not respected in the Hispanic community. He is not respected in the black community. He is not respected in the American community, supporting the likes of Russian Kovalev, supporting the rights of Triple G. And we all know that they didn't like Floyd Mayweather Jr. They didn't like his style. They didn't like his mouth. They didn't like his showmanship. They didn't like his style of boxing. We all remember when Larry Bird said, "I kick your ass." Floyd did the right thing and said, "No, you won't do shit." But me, I would say, "Yeah, well, bring your old drunk ass on then, right now, right here. I'm going to slap the shit out of you. You walk right motherfucking one more inch." That's what you need to say. But we'll keep it moving. Now, like I said, you can call him all the accolades they have to offer in sports. But one thing he is not is a broadcaster and a journalist. All right? Remember what I told you all a while back. Sometimes they take off the hood and put on a suit. And trust me, that's Jim Lampley. HBO Boxing telecast from March 1988 until December 2018 and has caused some of the biggest fights in the history of the sport. But see, you all keep forgetting, even though he called those fights, how did he call them? Who did he favor? If you listen to his broadcast, you will see who he favors. You will see who HBO let him run amok. HBO let that snake in the son of a bitch grass run amok on the airwaves. Now, for that, HBO rewarded this. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Everybody start untuning into HBO. Everyone starts saying, "Hey, fuck HBO. We're going to Showtime." Floyd Mayweather left HBO and went to Showtime for a damn lucrative contract. So, that made Lampley happy, and sure did made Floyd happy. We talking scumbag this morning, not boxing. Now, as I keep going, Lampley also founded the Anticulus Entertainment, which collaborated in 2012 with renowned filmmaker Peter Berg. Peter Berg ain't no motherfucker run-of-the-mill Hall of Famer either. On the critical acclaimed primetime HBO series that was done on Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach ain't no motherfucking high-profile motherfucker either, because he has his moments. And you know what I mean. And now, he produces The Fight Game with Jim Lampley, which is not aired anymore because dumbass ain't got nothing to talk about. Dumbass don't have an HBO platform. Dumbass nobody would have picked up. Because everybody outside of Triller, maybe because they're new and they're not too familiar with everything, but everybody knows, and they should have checked around, that he's a biased motherfucker. He is. I'm sorry. I told you. I call it like I see it. I told you. I'm going to give you the current state of boxing. And this is current. And this is the state of boxing we live in. See, sometimes we always used to say, if you can't beat them, join them. But see, one thing about Jim Lampley, if you can't beat them, try something else to beat them. Then try something else to beat them. I am your boy, KQ, KC Boxing. Oh, it's no doubt I will be on today at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Oh, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Jim Lampley. We're going to talk about Eddie Hearn, lying ass. We're going to talk about Manny Pacquiao being reinstated, as I told you he will. Remember, it's a probable ability that might happen. Remember, we discussed it. And we're going to have more boxing talk right here on KQKC. Now, one more thing. I see a lot of people think they have to pay to hit the like button. It's free. Start hitting the like button on the videos and make a comment. I would like to know my supporters. I'd like to know how you think. I'd like to know where your sports mind is at. I'd like to know. So, with that, I would love to have you at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. You are definitely welcome to the network. You're able to say anything you want, and you're not going to get blocked. If you support Terrence Crawford, oh my God, talk about him. Be my guest. You won't get blocked. If you want to talk about Tyson Fury, be my guest. You won't get blocked. We are grown motherfuckers over here. Now, if you want to be a troll and argue back and forth, this and that, you might have to find a network to listen to. Because over here, we are grown motherfuckers discussing the current state of boxing. Now, we might not agree, but we can agree to disagree. That's one thing about it. And the correspondent of this channel will make sure everything runs smooth, while I give you that good old mama's cooking. Shout out to the almighty LDVC. Shout out to all my subscribers and / supporters. Thank you all. Thank you all for your attention. And with that, I will see you at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. And with that, I'm out of here.